we go. So, I think we're playing on the US version of this game, and that is because there's a lot of glitches which save time, which is not available in the Japanese version at least. I experienced that firsthand during another marathon, where I couldn't execute any of the glitches, so there's the first glitch. If you do a frame-perfect jump, as the seesaw thingy turns, you actually get a super jump, which goes really far, and they got both on the first try, which is really good. It's frame perfect, so. And the moveset is pretty easy. They can crawl, they can jump, and they can run, and they can swing their magic carpet. And the magic carpet, if the actual carpet hits an enemy, it damages them or removes them from the world. Or if the sparkles from the carpet hits them, it momentarily stuns them. And the note about this game is that if you play co-op, there are stages exclusive to co-op, like this, where Mickey actually needs to pull Donald out of tight spaces, since Donald's ass is big. And also, if you play single player, Donald and Mickey have exclusive stages as well. I think it's every second level that's exclusive to either character. And I ran this game a while back, and I only played Mickey, because I found him more fun. Or his stages were more fun. But there are categories for both. And also co-op.
Mickey's by far the more competitive of the two.
Because you can do the stages involving Mickey has so much fun to them. I will go more into the techniques used when they are actually used. And I don't think either players are actually pressing anything here. The down D-pad. So this is the last screen before the first boss. And it's really easy to fall off here and die. And in co-op, dying once is not that bad, but both players will take strategic deaths. And the reason for that is to reduce lag in some places, and some places are easier to do with one player, since the other player will spawn later in the level. And we'll see that in the next stage, actually. So, really good so far. So this is the first boss, the spider who taunts you. You can hit him 2 times every time he comes on screen. And for the 3rd time, in single player, it's RNG. He will now go up and go either to the right side or the left side. But in 2-player mode, you can cover both sides, so this should not be any problem. Should not be any problem. Well, I jinxed it. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine, Charlie.
Yeah, so this is single player mode for Edenal. If you jump, you gain a little bit upwards momentum, and you need it to clear, stay clear of objects and tornadoes and flying birds.
And since Edenal was the one jumping on the carpet first, he's the one steering.
Yeah. And in this stage, I actually saw these players make up new strats earlier today. We'll see if they employ some of them. They can do a high jump right up here on one of the seesaws. He's gonna make it. Yes, he's gonna make it. So you need to assist other player pretty faster, otherwise that Morocco man will hit you, and you need to start over. So I think this is where they actually found a new strat today. Yeah, this is frame perfect. So okay, he didn't get it the first time. Yeah, so trying it more than twice. They decided not to do it. So if they got the super jump there, they would actually be up here. So. And taking damage in this game is not so bad. You have a pretty much health, as you can see in the top left corner of the screen. Each card signifies 1 life. And sometimes it's faster just a damage boost through things, rather than stopping to kill them. And here we'll actually see a tactical death. Because this is pretty hard execution.
In co-op mode, you have to get the speed on the clouds like that. You have to pretty much jump at the same time.
Yeah.
And since that's pretty difficult for 2 players, we kill me off here.
And here we'll see a... Yeah, and here we'll... okay, he didn't get it, but if you get speed from a moving object and you jump, then if you time your jump just as you land, you can actually carry that horizontal momentum for as long as you... Oh... That was bad luck. Well, okay, what happened here?
I think we kind of soft locked.
They soft locked the game.
Yeah. This is new.
This has never happened before.
Can we get a password?
He wants help. He definitely needs help.
3.
Yeah, this is really bad luck. We have never encountered this before, and it's a bug that softlocks the game, unfortunately. So you folks are the first ones to see this, I assure you.
Okay, yeah, never seen this before. Okay, we're gonna... Hold on. Password. King of Spades. Black King of Spades. Oh. Det du. What the? Okay. Yep. Red Queen of Heart, yes. Sorry?
Black Queen of Spades.
Black Queen of Spades. King of Diamonds. Okay, start. Okay, there we go. Shit happens.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Mickey.
They're switching controllers since they switched characters apparently. So yeah, now we're in the next stage. So they basically just skipped a boss, I think. Worthy to note about these bubbles are that there are about 200 different speeds you can get when you hold either direction and you bump into objects, and the only consistent way of getting the absolute fastest speed again is to stop completely and then hold any direction. You can also wiggle, but that gives you a random speed. So if you feel lucky, you can do that.
Vill du byta tillbaks kontroll?
Here is fat ass Donald again.
Tar du den?
Sorry? Getting some health. The cake pieces are health, along with cards, I think. There's also hats, which is continuous. But they have taken no extra deaths so far, so I don't think they will try to pick up extra continues. So, this is a fun race. They will both see who can prolong the horizontal momentum the best, and see who wins this. Oh, it's Mickey. It's Mickey. So there was the perfect example of how you can keep your horizontal momentum if you jump just as you land when you have a horizontal boost going on.
Ja, din kontroll är bra.
In single player, this stage is pretty hard. You need pretty exact inputs to do this optimally. Oh, and if you crouch and take damage, you don't get boosted backwards. So if the players need to actually take damage, they will crouch. Both players at 1 health. They can also take strategic deaths if they have 1 health left. Just so both don't die at the same time, since they will then restart at the checkpoint. And this boss is pretty precise to do good, since it's pretty fast, so you really need to time the attacks. And the bosses in this game are pretty much about damaging them just as their invincibility frames are out, which we will see here. That was pretty good, and we'll see it here again. The shark will jump up and it will attack him as early as possible and then as late as possible. There, very good. Yeah, pretty good fight. Oh boy! You can actually do super jump from those clips as well. That is used mainly in single player. But here one of them got it on the first try, so that's good. He can pull them all the way up.
Alla superjumps utom den första. Fan, en softlock. Det hade varit PV.
And they've been really good on the super jumps in this run, I have to say.
Imagine if we didn't softlock.
Yeah, this would definitely have been PB pace if they didn't soft lock. So once again a strategic death here, because this screen is lag hell, which you will see later. It's also easier to traverse across these clouds using only one player. So lag will start to catch up now, and it will get really horrible for a second here. There's absolutely nothing the place can do about it. Here we go. So we're running at about half speed here. And there's actually one worse place, and it's in the last level. Yeah, they got all the hits that they needed. That was a pretty good fight. Yeah, I said earlier that they might opt to skip the continues, and there was a continue hat inside of that, and they decided to skip it in the last second. So this is actually one of the last levels of the game. And this looks hard, but you only need to like run here. So there's almost no chance of you actually dying if you just run. Jinx them again, I'm sorry. And they choose the right dice there. Basically, I don't know what happens in co-op, but in single player you get sent to different maps according to which dice you you choose there, and of course some of the maps are faster.
So now I'm Donald. I'm going to be Donald for the rest of the run. We just swapped controllers because I like my controller better.
That's true co-op for you. See, you're kind of revisiting old areas now. It's not the same stages, or maybe it is. It is, yeah. So you can see this as kind of the boss rush in Mega Man, but without the bosses, only with the stages. This is like a new stage. This stage doesn't bring anything new. The only thing notable about this stage is that the Jack in the Box guys have really weird hitboxes and stun mechanisms, and you often take damage by them. You saw there, he swung this carpet at him, but he didn't even get damaged. So both players are mashing the down on the D-pad. I'm not entirely sure why. They might get lower jumps because of it. They are competing about who can mash fastest right now.
Is this a good time for donations? Okay, we got one here from Anonymous at $5. Which says, that will do, suit guy, that will do. Thank you.
So yeah, this is the last level, and if you see those, I don't know, metal box guys, they create lots of lag since they have different compartments to them, and I think that the game treats them as several objects. So we'll see an infamous spot here right now. Here is where the most lag is generated in the whole game, since there are 3 of those guys on the screen at the same time. And it even lags during single player. A lot. And take care of the stairs, guys. Good. You can actually fall down if you run off the stairs, and then you need to pick up that guy who got tossed down. But they managed to evade that. Poor Donald. And this is actually the screen for the last boss. And who is Mickey's arch enemy, you might ask yourself? Well, we'll see that in just a moment. You might guess it though. It's Pete. So you just have to hit his face for a couple of times and evade the ghosts. And there we are! And the timer will stop as soon as the screen fades out. Also SDA timing for short. Bam!
I can't see the timer, but I think 23 something.
23:11.
Yeah, 23:11.
What was your PB?
I think it's 21:56.
Yeah.
It would definitely have been PB
Yeah.
Yeah.
without the soft lock,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Even though all stages were not super clean, we got all the
Probably the best
stapler
start.
jumps.
Probably
Best
the best start we have ever
Best
had.
possible
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
And we got the stapler jump instantly in library. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it?
maybe next time.
Maybe next
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah, 2 frame perfect tricks, one after another. That's
3.
really 3 even.
And we'll do 2 after one
Yeah.
another, and then first try on the stapler jump.
Yeah.
We didn't get the one in the cowboy stage though, but
No.
that would have
Yeah.
had saved. I
And-
think that would have saved a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run though.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing co-op games a lot, but it's just hard to find a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't